Ever since I was little, I loved magic, like spells and wands. Still do, so I bought this game called Noita. This game has chemistry, it has magic, it has freaking portals. So yeah,
Let's get into it.
loading into the game. There are two pillars that flash bright red. That's basically all you get as a tutorial. After figuring out how to look at my inventory, I noticed I had two wands with different spells and also a water potion. My first encounter with an enemy went fairly well. After a bit, I was getting more adjusted to the game and how things interacted with the world. Soon after, I found my first wand, which sadly had the same spell as my other wand. Fortunately, however, there was another wand right next to me. This one had like a black hole that refused to kill anything. While I was attempting to kill the skeletons with my black hole spell, this fire entity started sending a barrage of fire towards me. I was petrified, to say the least. I eventually managed to kill him, leaving me with a whopping 29 HP. While I was trying to figure out how to drink my water potion, I accidentally threw it. Skip a little later and I died trying to chase a singular gold nugget.
Round 2, fight!
On my second run, right off the bat, I got two new wands with different spells. Yeah, so it took me a minute to figure out how to stop the toxic, but I eventually figured it out. I swear I'm not clip farming, I'm just really stupid. I finally got into the Holy Mountain. I basically walked past the whole shop because I didn't collect any gold. And without reading the rest of the perks, I decided to go with the first one. I picked up a nice new wand, which basically births monsters. I fought a ferocious battle and managed to survive. Until I didn't and I got clocked out by this dude throwing potions at me.
Final round, fight!
After a minute or so, I ended up finding a new wand with an interesting spell. I also ended up fighting this big poison blob. I honestly didn't even fight that much, which is why I couldn't afford any of the items in the shop. Again. This time I actually decided to read all the perks. So we had spells bounce and last longer. Spells have a chance to duplicate but take more projectile damage, and worms find you attractive. Yeah, I picked worms find you attractive. I ended up face to face with a ghost and had trouble landing my bubble shots. At some point I actually thought you couldn't hurt the ghost, but I eventually managed to kill him. I found the portal, but this time decided not to go in and go hunt for some more gold. Jumping in, I fought like crazy, lava pouring from God knows where, my bubble spell just nearly missing every single target. Eventually, the battle was finally over, but I suffered a great deal of damage and was still taking damage from the poison effect. So I threw my last potion, not knowing or caring what it would do. Well, apparently it was a polymorph fiend potion. And it turned me into some god that had like lightning powers. I thought it was super fun, so I was like, you know what, what's the harm in doing it again? And again. And again. But this time I turned into a freaking centipede, and this time I had trouble controlling it. It had a mind of its own, and it just dug me deep, deep, deep into the ground. And then I turned back into myself, and I was like stuck. So yeah, that's my playthrough of Noita. Like it up, subscribe.